Hey there, welcome back to Inside Gazealous Studio. This is part 3 of the Gazealous costume series. So if you haven't seen part 1 and part 2, part 1 I talk about the inspiration behind this costume, well, really just the feather headdress, and then part 2 I talked about the process and I shared the link to the time lapse of me revamping this hat last year during the lockdown. And today I'm going to talk all about the stats. So I thought that this beading was going to take forever, even though I had beaded the belt on the dress, I had hand beaded the bra and the G-string, and I don't know why, I just thought it was going to take forever, but it didn't. I got it done in about 3 days, about 9 hours total, and then of course the rhinestoning took about an hour because these are the larger 20SS rhinestones. So yeah, I just hand glued them, and then this a few minutes. The feathers, well, the feathers. So to pull apart 2.0, which already had feathers on it, and then redo it was about 3 total hours. Really not that long for steaming and trimming, wire wrapping, and then grouping and bunching, and then sewing them and hand sewing each bunch to the crown. Again, that took about 3 hours, and you can see that entire time-lapse process on YouTube. Just search Gazealous Sparkle Snacks on my Showgirls Life YouTube channel. All right, so the cost. Everyone always wants to know how much this stuff costs. So the metal sculpture was about 12 feet of 12 gauge wire, and you can get a whole 100-yard roll at the hardware store for 12 bucks. All right, the stones. So I already owned the stones, but I did an estimate of just how much the stones would cost just for shits and giggles, really. So this teardrop costs $5.20, and there are about 5 gross of rhinestones, the 20 SS, so that was about $97. And then the beads, I did not buy new beads for this project. I already had beads, so I just used what I had, and that was about 2 hanks worth, so about $12. I wrapped the entire sculpture in twill. I bought an entire roll of cotton twill on Amazon for like 25 bucks. The horsehair, really, really cheap, $3. And then the wire I used to wrap the feathers was a little spool you can get at Michael's for like $3. Coke feathers are fairly cheap. You can get them on a yard. It's like fringe. So these are the 12 to 18 inch feathers. Is that right? Yeah, 12 to 18 inch feathers. And you can get them on a strand, like fringe. And it's about $25 a yard, or at least that was the cost I got from my dealer, my feather dealer, which she's no longer, they're no longer in business. But it was about $25 a yard. So about $37.50 for the feathers. So the total cost of this actual headdress was $196.70. Not too bad for a fantastic and striking feather headdress. I bet you want to know how much it weighs. It weighs a mere 0.88 pounds. So that's not too heavy, but if you think about adding that much extra weight to your head for an extended period of time, it actually causes some neck strain. It's just not comfortable for long periods of time. So that's it. That's the Gazealous costume. It goes with this gorgeous rest of the costume. The hat, the bra, the G, the fancy feathers. The next Inside Gazealous Studio series is all about the blue fountain hat and costume. So that releases next week. You will learn about how I created a set of Showgirl hats for a trio that I created to be performed with a live band. So stay tuned for that next series, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Thanks for watching today. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about me, you can head to my website. The link is in the description. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss a thing.